Hello and welcome. My name is Greg Robertson, and I have been doing these darn videos for a long time. But oddly enough, right now, as you guys know, buy a truck, buy a motorcycle, buy anything at all that's any kind of fun, it's not out there to be had. So typically, I'm the guy behind the camera. You guys call us up, and you're like, man, I'm really far away, and the pictures that you put on the website just aren't doing us justice. So I'll jump out there with the camera and I will film every blemish I can find on the boat and send it to you, just so that you know when you get to Texas you're buying what you saw in the video. There's no surprises. But because there's no product, and because I deal with a lot of first time buyers, I thought it'd be kind of fun just to throw out a little video. Me and Jerry, my wife, started back in 15 with our boat, our journey, if you will, with a jet ski to a 93 Taiga that we restored. And then finally, what is now my favorite thing in the whole world is a 2014 Chaparral 21 SSI. I would have gone bigger. But the garages at our marina, that's all they can carry. So I'm stuck with a smaller boat, but I would have gone 23. Just so you know, it's probably not going to come up in the video, but I would have gone 23, 24. Yeah. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the saga. I tried to make this as light as possible, but just sort of how it rolls when you decide that you are going to become a boat owner. So, talk to you soon.
Well, hello and welcome to my first video with me narrating what's going on. It's odd because I've been around for a good spell, doing this stuff for over 10 years now. That's me. I'm happy. That's me when I was a pup. That's my sister. And that's us, our three boats. A story about how all this began. This is my wife, Jerry. And that's us, happy on the water all the time. 2015, we would buy a Sea-Doo RXP. It was a 2005 model, and she would prove to be the most fun creature we've ever owned in our entire life. So fast, so wicked, and so ready to go at any moment.
Ta-da!
Lily was awesome. She was a ton of fun. Fast, furious, and ready to go at any time. But we knew something had to change. After all, it was a big lake, and we wanted to spend more time on the water. So, as you can imagine, with friends and family who all wanted to go, Roxy, hold my beer. Please welcome, if you will, the latest addition to the family. And in 2018, there she is, our newest member. Charlie Pigeon would create a line of boats in Amarillo, Texas called Taiga. Taiga Love, baby. Yeah, he got this whole company to come together in Amarillo, Texas. Not exactly the boating capital of the world, if you know what I mean. But I'm here to tell you, it was in 1992 that they opened the company. My boat was in 1993, what they called a 2000 Comp. An awesome, awesome boat. So as you can imagine, the first thing I'm going to do, that tower was terrible. tower was off. It was gone. We were taking it home and we were getting ready to make her beautiful so that we could get her out in the water. What you're seeing here is our first day out with the boat. This is actually our first drop in the water. However, unfortunately, I didn't take the time to actually shoot any video or take any photos. I just chose to take this one picture. But who would have thought that the engine would crater moments after running at the house, would crater and die just a few hundred yards offshore, making our first trip a freaking nightmare. You're probably thinking, man, Greg can fix anything. Surely he's got this. But I'm here to tell you, I didn't. But I want you to know that all is well. And we were able to get the engine replaced at a reasonable cost. And it wasn't very long after that. As a matter of fact, it was October that we were back on the water again for like 3 more trips before winter hit, when we had to winterize her and put her to bed. I'm telling you, boat ownership has its bumps and bruises. Also, if you're just trying to find peace, this is the cheapest, most best way I can think of to get you, the dogs, the family, everybody out on the water. It is simply the most fantastic experience in the world. I, of course, didn't recognize how much work this little girl was going to take to keep her shiny, to keep her pretty, to keep her clean, and give her all the updates that she needed. We went with vinyl paint, and man, that was a win. Look at that color. It's amazing. And, of course, all the stuff that we needed to take with us every time we did a trip, including 4th of July weekend. And most importantly, we went to Taiga for the rally. We brought the oldest boat there. It was so much fun. All the new boats, they were exciting, expensive. Here we are at the lake again with my kids. I mean, it's just a phenomenal experience. I can't tell you how excited it is. Those 2 girls in the back, yeah, they wanted to be there. And here we are again. And my wife, oh my gosh, my wife has been in love with the water since the day she was born. Sunsets rule the world. One last tribute to the Taiga because she absolutely is gorgeous. And I'm excited to move on to the next boat. And cut. This is when it starts to get serious. I'm starting to shop online. I'm going nuts, right? I mean, I really want a new boat. You know my wife. She's not crazy about the fact that I'm going to go spend 30, 40, 50 grand. Crazy, right? Absolutely, it's crazy. So I'm going to start thinking about used boats, and I'm going nuts online trying to find the. Oh, there she is, the perfect used boat. We purchased her in 2019. It was perfect, but it was October, so we wouldn't get a lot of time on the water. But I'm telling you, I was in love, and I was on Amazon every day buying new product to outfit this girl and make her better for our lifestyle, because we knew this boat was going to be with us for quite some time. And sure enough, we're in love. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she performs like a champ. So please welcome, if you will, the 2014 216 SSI to the family. Wait a minute. I forgot. The Taiga almost got burned to death. About a year into ownership, we had her in storage on this row. This is at Scott's Landing, and all of a sudden, my wife, she's just going to work one day. She gets out in the car, she turns on her stereo, she gets heading down the street, and she calls me and she's like, "Love, there's a marina fire. There's a fire at our garage last night." And I'm like, holy heck. And sure enough, man, I'll tell you, I went down there to see what had happened, and lo and behold, the west end of our storage unit, where we kept our boat up until about 5 days prior to this fire, had been scorched to death. And I'm going to show you right here. It's coming up. Like 2 more garages. We would have lost the Taiga probably altogether. That little girl probably just would have scorched up and been done. No, we were lucky We had moved out of that garage and we were down on the other side of the storage units. Thank goodness. That's our old storage unit. So scary.
And that was my old spot.
Yeah, it was just incredible to see. Yep, let's get back to the things that we love the most, the fun of boating. Yep, cut, because we have to talk about the chaparral. Yep, the 216, yeah, the SSI that we talked about. Yep, here we are. Miss Malay, she's Australian for chaparral. That's me with my beer belly. And this is our favorite place. This is Twin Coves, and this is on the, uh, would be the north side of the lake, on the Flower Mound side. This is where we hang out the most. This is where we motor into and do some lunch. This is Rockin' S, former Little Pete's, former whatever. It's been a lot of places, but I'm telling you, this is our jam right here. We go in here and dock up and have a nice lunch. And there's lots of us that hang out that know each other. Say hi, hello, what's up? And we'll do our lunch, have a brewski maybe, or a little cocktail, something, and then we will motor out of there and go right back over to our favorite spot and just take a nice siesta and relax and enjoy the sun and do a little frying and make ourselves feel so much better after a hard week of intense work. This is well deserved. I love my baby, man. She's awesome, huh? Look at that girl sleeping away. But let's be honest, there's more to this. We're not just talking about a boat on the water, sitting in a lake, doing nothing. No, there's lots of things that happen. Like this, for instance. Oh my God, the Trump parade on Louisville Lake. I spent a lot of time getting flags together, getting ready for this lake. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. The Trump parade, hundreds and hundreds of boats. I'm telling you, this was the funnest thing that ever happened. Hang on, I'm getting off on a track here. I'm not talking about politics or anything like that. I really want to just get down to the basics of stuff, and that is that your boat has to be covered. It has to be garaged if it can be. It needs to be kept clean. You have to work on the boat. There's washing, there's waxing, there's scrubbing. It doesn't come free. You have to make love to the boat. It's super important. My dad always said, hey, son, I'll tell you what, that car you're looking at, it probably runs as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. And I completely agree with my dad on that. The next level you have to figure out is what kind of a boater you're going to be and how much attention you're going to give to this watercraft. I mean, is this thing once or twice a year? Are we on it every single weekend? Are we taking trips? Are we going fishing? Are we pulling the kids on tunes? Are we beaching up somewhere? Are we anchoring somewhere? There has to be some level of what to do now. And I'll tell you, you can figure it out. You can go camping with your family and bring the boat. You can go beach it somewhere. There is lots and lots to do, and it's super, super easy and fun once you learn how. It's just a matter of time, guys. We got to get you out in the water. Now it's time for the soupy stuff. Me and my wife, Jerry, we got married at South Padre on the 4th of July. Absolutely the best experience of my life. I can't tell you how much fun it was. And every time we go to the water, it reaffirms for us that we are water babies and that we need to be as close to the water as possible every single day. It's so important. I think we would just be lost without it. And so please, I invite you, the 4th of July, this is our baby. This is what we do every single year. We anchor up next to the launch pad and get ready for a horrendously awesome show. Go 4th of July! Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Take some time, reflect, think about boating as your next favorite family event. The peace, the serenity, the friends, the family, the time on the water, the food that comes at the lake is incredible. Enjoy this moment. I'm telling you, boating is a lifestyle that Jerry and I just don't ever see giving up. We are super excited to be a member of this community and oh so proud to be on Grapevine Lake in Grapevine, Texas. What an honor it is. Please, if you like what you saw, leave a comment below, hit the like button, and subscribe if you want to. I mean, I plan on doing more of these videos. It seems like I've got a lot of free time these days. So, thanks again, and we'll be talking to you soon. And enjoy boating. And don't hit your wife with the droid. It's a very bad thing when you do that. She gets really mad.